We are spinning some yarn today, and we are going to spin with some handmade spindles that my dad made me. The first step is to unbox this. Let's see. This wool is from Idän Kehräämö. These are made by Anniina, and I will put her website down below. It untangles from this side and you get this finer tube of wool. Let's watch a YouTube video to figure out what I'm supposed to do. We need a äitilanka, so mother thread in English. I bet there is a correct word for it, but I don't know it. Essentially, äitilanka is a thread that we put on the spindle before the wool. I went and picked up some cotton embroidery floss, and this is what we are supposed to have. I messed up already. The mother thread was supposed to be doubled, so let's try again. Okay, now I'm sitting down and I'm supposed to hold the mother thread in my other hand and then spin the spindle. A little wobbly. Now I have the spindle right there. I'm supposed to put the end of this into this and fold it here. No, it just broke. When I watched my YouTube video where the lovely lady from Taito explained what I should do, I noticed that when she transferred the spin into the wool, she used her fingers to guide. And when I tried it, it made all the difference, and I managed to spin my very first little strand of yarn. Immediately after saying that I had some usable yarn, I managed to break the yarn. But that's okay. Let's try to remedy this. Okay, this is me trying anew. Now I have twist in this and I release the twist. I am working very carefully because I don't want it to snap. My pants are very woolly right now. At this point, the spinning started to make sense for me, and I somehow found my groove. My hands started to get what they are supposed to be doing. I still had some troubles with drafting, but otherwise it was going good. When I was done spinning, I made a hang of the finished yarn, and then finally I had my yarn ready. Hi, I've spun all the wool and I got 4 mini skeins which add up to 102 grams of yarn. It took me 1 weekend to get all this done. The consistency is quite bad. There are some bits that are quite chunky and then some bits that are much lighter. A hard craft, I would say. This is not something you can master easily. The next step for these guys is that these have to get a bath. I have let the yarn dry for 1 day and this is how it turned out. Not the most even, not even at all, but I don't mind too much. I actually like this quite a bit. Overall, I would say that this is bulky / aran weight. It really varies through each skein. There are these curly bits where I think I have spun the yarn too much. But for now, I'm really happy with this and I will start knitting tonight. I'm really looking forward to knitting with this. I have never knitted anything with yarn that I have made myself, so really excited. I'll start with this skein and I won't ball it up because I don't feel like it, and these are such small skeins that I hope that I can manage and not make a giant tangled mess. Yarn is not breaking off or anything. It feels like regular store-bought yarn. The only difference is that it's not even. Also, this is a bit felted. Hi, I knitted up the first slipper very quickly. It looks like a really fat children's slipper, but it does fit my feet. I just don't like the shape of it. I don't want to reimagine the slipper thing. I don't think I have enough yarn to do a nice pair that I would use. So my plan is to do the Archer crossbody back. This yarn is robust and not stretchy, so it could work for this back quite well. But yeah, so it's time to frock this guy, start on the back, and I hope it will be a more successful knit. Hi, I've been knitting away. This is all made flat and then the strap is continued from the end of the back and then knitted and attached to this side. I found a blue zipper that will go to the top. Then I found an old pair of socks that I never finished, so I'm going to incorporate this yarn into the strap as well. So yeah, let's continue knitting. I got the strap done and the back is looking great right now. Doing the strap was pretty boring, just knitting short rows of this dark blue color over and over. The next step is to finish off all these yarn ends that are left hanging. ta-da! It's done! I think the back has a nice shape and it's just the right size for me. Let me show you how much stuff this holds. And ta-da! A perfect fit. So yeah, that's that. I am pleased with this project. I had so much fun doing it. And please check out the Archer back pattern that I used for this back if you knit. It's very easy, beginner friendly pattern and I will link it down below. And also special thanks to my dad for making me these spindles. They work perfectly and are also very pretty. Comment down below if you have ever spun yarn and if you have any tips for me on how to better my spinning skills. If you haven't spun yarn, comment your ongoing craft project. I would love to hear what you all have been doing. But I think that's all from me. I thank you all for watching. Like and subscribe if you feel like it and I'll see you in the next one.